Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SPASRO. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. If your birthday is on this day, kindly comment your name with birth year on chat. If you like my work, kindly sponsor by buying super chat and sticker. We are born in this earth for some purpose, believe that you also born for the purpose. You are special, you're our unique personality who born on this earth. Today we are going to see about secret of February 5 Zodiac horoscope birthday personality. On the off chance that you were brought into the world on the 5th day of the month, you have a curious psyche and will in general investigate novel thoughts in a scientific way. You are appropriate to any job where you would play out a help or utilizing your ability to think rapidly, like organization, treatment, bookkeeping or processing. You for the most part make companions without any problem. You are intellectually extremely solid. You are brisk in your contemplations and taking choices. You are exceptionally rushed and rash in your activities. You don't care for any work that is hard to comprehend, and subsequently you normally get into the techniques for bringing in brisk cash. You have a sharp sense and are shrewd of bringing in cash by innovations and groundbreaking thoughts. You are normally a theorist and a pioneer. You are inclined to the financial exchanges and are by and large willing and prepared to face challenges, taking all things together the work you attempt. You are of a solid character. You rapidly make a rebound even from the heaviest blow. Nothing appears to influence you for long. The blows of fate or the misfortunes you happen don't leave any distinguishing proof on your character. On the off chance that you are acceptable naturally, you remain so, assuming terrible, even all the proclaiming on the planet won't have any smallest impact on you. You exhaust and fumes yourself so much that you are regularly a casualty of mental meltdown. You become effectively touchy and are here and there extremely hot-tempered. Regardless, you ought not lose your characteristic comical inclination. Well-being savvy, you may experience the ill effects of overstrains of sensory system. You might be inclined to a sleeping disorder or what is called as restless evenings. Rest, quietness and rest are your best drugs. Having carrots and bread can be helpful to you. You are snappy in making a decision about the shortcoming of your adversaries. You are loving and minding towards your family and kids. You like to travel a ton. You are exceptionally brisk and responsive in your activities. You comprehend your benefits both truly and intellectually. You are an anxious sort of individual. You love change, travel and experience. You are somewhat of a drifter. You have huge interest and long to see distant places and meet extraordinary people groups. Your field is simply the world, and it is simply an issue of time before you are off by and by on another journey. You are exceptionally versatile and need fervor. You relate well to other people and have a simple route with words. Indeed, you have an ability for advancement, advertising, and, for a few, composing. Your social abilities are profoundly refined. Your capacity to impart and advance an item or occasion makes you a characteristic sales representative. You cooperate with other people as long as there are not very numerous limitations. You experience difficulty being bound to a work area or inside an office. You can undoubtedly feel cooped up and caught except if there is a lot of assortment and change in your life. You become exhausted and anxious without any problem. You might be somewhat reckless and need to learn control and precision. You have a snappy and scientific psyche. You might be careless and stubborn. Nonetheless, you are profoundly imaginative and can generally concoct a surprisingly serviceable answer for most issues, either your own or those of others. You can be fretful and indiscreet. You can likewise indulge your faculties in food, liquor, sex, and medications. You should be mindful so as to shield your well-being from the overabundances of your preferences. You are a gifted individual from birth. It is your capacity to add to finding your specialty for self-articulation. To completely uncover every one of your abilities, you ought not restrict your opportunity of activity. You are inclined to correspondence and travel. The symbol of a person who is not sitting in one place, striving for self-improvement, searching and gaining experience. You are nature, overwhelmed with enthusiasm, in need of adventure and risk. The decision to act comes spontaneously and suddenly. In life, you are ruled by a positive attitude, resourcefulness, wit and cheerfulness. You are directed only forward and think only about the positive outcome of everything, so that you do not take it. As a rule, people with the number of 5 lives are nervous, adventurous and very mobile. The capacity to look more youthful than the genuine age and stand apart on any foundation because of articulated sexuality. Portability, movement, contact. On this brilliant foundation, the capacity to reason reasonably frequently comes as a shock to the conversationalist. Those brought into the world under the indication of the 5 favor a lot to appreciate life and attempt various accomplices prior to settling down. Sex for them is a wide field for tests, and they anticipate similar get-back from accomplices. Their marriage will generally rely upon this. Devotion and the longing to learn new things assume a significant part in picking a daily existence accomplice. You are represented by a steady appreciation for everything uncommon, already obscure. You are roused and loaded up with energy, don't prefer to remain long in one spot. Any place you will be, you feel comfortable. Experience and travel for you as a much-needed refresher. Mercury, people of this kind have an exceptionally exuberant and particular psyche. They step up in all things, regardless they rapidly track down a judicious grain, they regularly look to attempt their solidarity in uncommon callings. A moronic routine is strange to them. Everything bubbles in their grasp, they are quick in all things, they rapidly think, reach inferences, work. The capacity to communicate musings has an exceptional significance for them. They are overpowered with hunger for information, basic, ingenious, yet immediately become deterred from disappointments. This is an irresolute character. These individuals are cherished and mainstream, not financial, voracious, inquisitive to all signs of life, enchanting, never lose their uniqueness. They track down a typical language with their own sword, however generally they coexist well with any remaining kinds of individuals.